2009 marks the 20th anniversary of the Manufacturing Extension Partnership, an organization dedicated to the manufacturers of America. MEP works with manufacturing firms of all sizes across the country, helping them to grow and compete using the best technology and business practices available. With specialists at more than 400 locations across the country, MEP can help provide the specific resources needed to address any manufacturing challenge and improve productivity and prosperity.
My father said when we were younger, when I was younger, that if you run the same business I did, you're going to be out of business.
2 decades have seen vast changes in the world, in every industry, in every country, and it's all been reflected in the evolution of MEP. The program was created by Congress in 1989 to fill the growing productivity gap between large and small manufacturers. The Berlin Wall had fallen, opening Eastern Europe to the world market. The United States was re-examining its trade with other countries, and the business and manufacturing worlds were being rapidly transformed by technology from desktop computers to computerized manufacturing machinery. In the early 1990s, as internet use began to explode, Asian companies significantly increased exports, and the North American Free Trade Agreement was adopted, reducing barriers and increasing the flow of goods and services across borders. This increased the pressure on U.S. manufacturers to produce high-quality goods at lower cost. MEP concentrated on addressing the specific challenges facing small and medium-sized enterprises and established regional manufacturing technology centers across the country.
So the unique part of MEP is this ability to respond rapidly to changes in the environment and to provide a service that's locally oriented but also has this overlay of national needs and priorities and strategies.
As the world prepared for Y2K, the increasingly global marketplace and low-cost competition was destabilizing traditional U.S. industries, forcing them to adapt and change. MEP was evolving as well, establishing centers in all 50 states in the mid-1990s, so all U.S. firms could easily access assistance to stay competitive and relevant. The new millennium brought even more changes. The European Union launched its single currency, the euro. Climate change and awareness of the environment became crucial considerations. China and India became increasingly significant in the world economy as leading low-cost competitors. And 9/11 changed the face of America and the world. MEP combated those changes by promoting lean manufacturing techniques, developing the Green Suppliers Network, and highlighting services beyond the shop floor critical to companies' success, like business planning, strategic thinking, and CEO coaching. It also continued to develop valuable partnerships to further shared missions.
We are, in a sense, in the forefront of introducing younger people to manufacturing. And the way in which we work with the MEP is often, in a sense, the MEP becomes for us a kind of giant linkage between our students, the community college, and the small and medium-sized firms.
Today, more emphasis than ever is also being placed on climate change and issues of sustained growth and innovation. MEP is responding with programs to increase top-line sales, manufacturing sustainability, technology acceleration, and international sales.
You're not competing with the guy down the street anymore. You're competing with the folks in China and India, Malaysia, and if we don't recognize that we have to change the way we do things, lean manufacturing, lean processes, new products, new product ideas, that we will be history.
Today, the product mix is changing. International business is changing what we're competitive at on a real-time basis. Technology is changing what goes into a product. Product lifespan is probably shorter than it was. And the agility that a company needs to have to be able to keep up with those changes is far greater.
MEP has shown it can adapt to the changing marketplace and needs of clients, while maintaining its core values and approach. Leveraging partnerships and coordinating manufacturers' resources and missions, strengthening national networks to understand and serve the country's manufacturers, analyzing trends and opportunities to proactively address the latest challenges, adapting the best ideas from the largest companies for all of America's manufacturers, and focusing on outputs and measuring results. Manufacturers across the country attest to the success of MEP's hands-on strategy.
We're the companies that are going to drive economic growth. So help like this is exactly what we need.
The significant change is that we're thinking about ideas for growth that are much bigger than us, that would exponentially grow the business as opposed to incrementally grow the business.
Looking ahead, MEP remains committed to this approach. American manufacturers face new challenges in the coming years. New products and technologies are emerging, particularly ones that address sustainability and energy conservation. New processes are being developed for improved production and business management. And new markets, both domestic and international, are expanding opportunity while requiring global supply chains. Manufacturers can no longer compete on price alone. They'll have to offer complex systems and components in response to ever-changing customer needs.
Something that would take years has to be turned into months. If it's months, it has to be turned into weeks.
They'll need to evolve and expand while decreasing costs. Think globally and green. Respond to OEM demands for lower costs and more service, while attracting new markets and developing new products. They will need to produce, design, and manage their brand and their customers' experience, and be able to integrate customers, suppliers, and partners from next door and around the world. They will need to master new technology, research and investment opportunities, and recruit the next generation workforce to realize the employee benefits of 21st century manufacturing. MEP is uniquely positioned and experienced to lead this change, to provide necessary tools to U.S. manufacturers so they can efficiently and effectively compete in this rapidly changing environment, to initiate programs that impact the industry and the country's economic growth, and to lead America's manufacturers into the future.